my favorite jabronis, J-Brones, Slapdicks, everybody else I did not cover. Welcome live to the PEL headquarters for the Week 4 wrap-up. Today is a glorious day. Today is a great day. Today comes around once a year. For those not aware, who have not passed out, congratulations, happy birthdays. Today is October 2nd, 2019, the birthday of him. I am him, the GOAT, Commissioner Louie. Age will be kept secret, babyface, not very old. Shower me with your birthday wishes, your I love yous. We can't wait to see you again, Commissioner Louie. Happy birthday to myself, as you can see. Also from Grandmother Louie, Commissioner Grandmother Louie, Granny, G-Mom, however you would like to refer to her as. Beautiful, beautiful chocolate pound cake will be dipped into a little later. Ma Dukes, Mother, the creator, she's on her way over to the headquarters. Take her on a little tour, let her see where her baby works, lays down the law for the league. We'll be attending dinner in about an hour, scarf down some either Italian or a burger, whichever way I feel like going tonight. Exciting little week we had last week. Had some people separate themselves, had some people, as owner Burge for the Shermanators said, they're contemplating moving our franchise out of the country. That is the shape some clubs are in right now. Quite extreme, but hey, if you need to make money, sell merch, who am I to tell you not to move? Obviously, kickbacks this way. We got to go over certain cities, places, countries you might want to go to. Little funny fact, heard Costa Rica is a pretty cool place. On to the next thing. We're going to go through the Week 4 recap. Before we start, we have 2 undefeated teams left. Kind of like college where we keep track of who's undefeated. 2 4-0 teams. Tyreek Tights, hello ladies. Very, very strong right now. Both 4-0. You gotta come for the throne. You best not miss when you go for it. 2 4-0 teams. Let's get into the Week 4 recap. We're actually going to start off with the snooze fest of the week. Unfortunately, Team Louie was involved. The elite versus the aforementioned Shermanators. Although Snooze Fest came down to Sunday night and the Amari Cooper last catch with less than a minute left gives the elite the 1-point victory. 84-83. It was like a 1999 NBA game. Nets versus Raptors. 84-83 though. Commissioner pulls it out, gets to 2-2. Shermanators go to 1-3. What can I say? Patrick Mahomes, he gave me 20 points, but no touchdown passes. Very unlike the GOAT to go no touchdown passes. Huge end of the game drive, brought it down. Ended up pushing a couple bets for Dutistics Incorporated. If you ask what's Dutistics Incorporated, don't worry about it. Running backs, 16.5 total. That's not going to win me anything. Amari Cooper, huge 6.5 points. That won me the game. Robert Woods, strong 25.5. Other than that, nobody did anything. Another goose egg from the Ravens defense. They are kicked off the team. I have a waiver wire in place. The Ravens, get out into the fucking streets. You stink. My kicker, Stephen Gostkowski, announced today season-ending surgery. Cool. Got to go find another kicker. Sammy Watkins, it was cool while it lasted. You gave me 1 strong week. You'll be sitting on the pine. Other than that, not much else to say about my team. 1 strong performance on the roster. I've got to have a pep talk with them. Shermanators, 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 slots this week with single digits. Your number 1 performer was Mike Evans at 16. Tom Brady had 4 points. I have him in another league. Absolutely treacherous. It was a disaster. 4 points against the Bills. 4.5 from DeAndre Hopkins. That's just underwhelming. You had a chance a couple weeks ago to get good value for DeAndre. I think that boat may have passed. And 15 from your kicker. Baker had 18 on the bench, would have been better than Brady, but you're not going to make that coaching decision. So once again, huge 1-point lead from the elite. Gets me in the 2-2, technically 6th place in the standings. Barn burner match. To be honest with you, there wasn't a ton of scores this week. There was one team that put up a ton of points, and ironically, the team he beat was the other team that had the second most points in the league. So that's a shame. We've had a couple instances this year with teams putting up buku numbers but get run into a buzzsaw of another team just having a higher score. On to game 2. Hello Ladies versus Kensington's Lowest. Kensington's Lowest moves to 1-3. Hello Ladies to a strong 4-0. 91.5 to 79.5. Another low-scoring game. Hello Ladies, Austin Eckler. Time's running out. They brought Melvin Gordon back, but get it while it's hot. 26.5 points. 5 single-digit performances from Hello Ladies, but made up for it with Eckler and Devontae Freeman, Deshaun Watson with double digits, but nobody did anything. ODB with 3, Edelman with 5, Old Man Witten with 5, James White with 9. Just tough days out of everybody. Nobody really put up much scoring in the league. It was kind of across the board, low scores. So this was maybe a week to kind of get a good win, a kind of win where you weren't supposed to. So some people took advantage, some didn't. Kensington's Lowest had multiple double-digit scores, but 0.5 from Vernon Davis, -1 from the defense. 14 from your kicker, 13 from Russell Wilson. Actually, looking at the scores, I'm not sure how you lost. That's just tough. If I would have looked at the scores, I would think you won. But Eckler having 26.5 was the difference. Nothing else you could say there. Stafford on the bench with 22. Not going to start him over Russell Wilson, although they did play the Chiefs with kind of subpar defense. So again, Hello Ladies 4-0, Kensington Lowest. Tough 1-3. Coach got to make some decisions, some tough choices moving ahead. On to the best game of the week. Team P, very strong 157.5. Beats Show Me Your Titties at 127.5. Show Me Your Titties, and we'll go over in the power rankings. Just brutal. He's got one of the highest point totals in the league, and he's got a 1-3 record. Just a brutal start to the schedule. He had A-Rod go off Thursday night for 29. Actually, side note, while we're on A-Rod, as you notice, no suit today, rocking the Deshaun jersey. It worked last week. We might as well keep the train moving. As long as we keep winning, the kid's going to wear the jersey. Eventually, Deshaun's going to come back, high-stepping on people, scoring touchdowns. Let's go, D-Jack. Need you back, bud. But it should be a cakewalk this week against the Jets. But just a little side note of why we're continuing to wear the jersey. Back to Show Me Your TVs. A-Rod, fuck him. Pew, 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 pew. They're throwing darts all over our secondary. Our secondary stinks. Vontae Maddox, single worst performance by an Eagles player other than Justice Winslow when he gave up 7 sacks against the Giants. I think he gave up 300 yards himself. Once the ball was hyped, he was just sprinting back to the end zone, not even looking where Devontae Adams went. Devontae Adams had 120 in the first quarter. So A-Rod at 29. Leonard Fournette, 225 yards, no touchdowns. That killed you. He still had 30 points. Chris Carson with 19. The Patriots D, who has been a diamond in the rough. They've been putting up 20-plus points every game. They put up 25, but -1 from Hardman. A couple single-digit performances. But Chris Godwin, tough non-start with 38 points. When your flex was -1, that's the game right there. That's 27 points. That's going to kill you. And Austin Hooper, 20 points. tough, but you can't start him over Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews has been really good. Team P, nothing to say here, just an elite performance. 23 from Rivers, 39.5 from Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb ran all over them, the Ravens. Big time game, 39.5 points. 24 from start of the weekend, Wayne Gallman. Big time start, 24 points. Jarvis Landry, 23. Didn't matter what anybody else did. Right there, that's 53. That's over 100 points right there. Just a huge day. You started everybody you needed to. Team P hit you hard last week for the 2 tight ends. You go ahead, you put Calvin Ridley in. You don't go to 2 tight end set. Nothing but a golf clap from your buddy, your commissioner. Up to 2-2, right back in it, right in the playoff hunt. On to the next game. The second undefeated team, who will continue to be number 1 in our power rankings. Tyrese Tykes, 4-0. Tough little matchup against King of the North. King of the North, I don't really have any words of encouragement for you. You're 0-4. Josh Allen had 8 points. Sony Michel had 6. Marlon Mack had 3. I mean, Devontae Adams torched us. He had 26 points. You might have had a chance if Devontae played the rest of the game. Unfortunately, he got hurt. That kind of killed you there. Nobody really else to start on your bench. You started everybody you should have. But 0-4. I'm not there yet. I'm not going to put the nail in the coffin. You don't deserve it. You've made some good moves. You're a good guy. You're still in it. 0-4. I think a playoff spot right now is 2-2, so you're only 2 games out. We're not burying it yet. King of the North, keep your head up. Make some savvy moves here. Let's get a victory on the books next week. Let's get you back into the swing of things. Next game, actually a really good game. Shaking off that juju, took an L, 106.5 to 100. All day, you're liking it with a big victory. That moves them both to 2-2. 2 strong teams. It was a good matchup. All day, you're liking it. Carson with 19. Christian McCaffrey is a really strong producer, 28 points. That was about it. 16 from your D, 13 from Zerline, your kicker. Shaking off that juju. Connor strong, 22. 6 from Dak Prescott, surprising. Low performance. Cooper Kupp's been a stud. He had 25. He's averaging 13.6 a game. Juju, 2.5. He's probably been one of my underperformers of the year. I have him in another league. He was actually my keeper. Thought he would have a huge year. Ben being out hurts him. Joey Sly. I thought of Joey Styles, the old ECW announcer. For those who don't know, ECW, huge wrestling promotion back in the day. But their announcer was Joey Styles. But Joey Sly, no clue who the fuck that is. You put him, Saldo, next to each other. They may be the same person. I have no idea who either of them are. The bench from either of you, nothing really you could have did. Everybody started who they were supposed to. Once again, 2 top teams going head-to-head. Strong win from all day. You're liking it. On to the last and final game. Chrome to your dome. 114.5 over. It's about damn time. Preseason number 1 ranked team is now 2-2, currently in 8th in the standings. Chrome to your dome. Pops up into 3rd, 3-1. Really strong performance. Lamar Jackson, 23. Kenny Golladay, good game, 20.5. David Johnson, a solid 17. Other than that, nothing to write home about. It's about damn time. Matt Ryan, 17. That's around where he's been for most of the year. Todd Gurley, good game, 21.5. But you had Adam Thielen with 1, who was firing shots at Kirk Cousins. He had 1 fucking point. Greg Olsen, get the fucking rocking chair out. The man's old as shit. He had 1 point. Josh Jacobs, he's been underwhelming the last couple weeks. He had 10 points. But Adam Thielen just throwing shots at Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins stinks. It's about time somebody called him out on it. He's making all guaranteed money. He's laughing to the bank, and he can't throw a pass. You can't win a game by throwing Dalvin Cook 100 times. He's incredible, but you just can't do it. It's about damn time. Brutal non-star Jordan Howard, 29.5 points. That's the game right there. You start him in place of Josh Jacobs. That's 18. That gets you around. Would have been competitive. Chrome Tier Dome, 32 from James. James has put up a bunch of points the last 2 weeks. I mean, it's not a huge difference between one of Lamar's Dome, but it's definitely been more. As much as I hate, look, I'm transparent. I call everybody on the carpet. I was wrong about Jameis last 2 weeks. I told you the first couple weeks you weren't going to win anything with him in there. I don't know. It's going to be a discussion each week moving forward. Jameis has been hooping. Not sure if that continues, but hey, might as well capitalize while it's hot. That is your Week 4 recap in terms of games. Just to give you a quick rundown, we have Tyreek's Tykes at 4-0 in first place. Hello Ladies 4-0 in second place. Third place, Chrome to your Dome. Fourth, fifth, and sixth goes Shaking Off That Juju. All Day You Know You're Liking It, The Elite. Team P, It's About Damn Time. All 2-2. Only thing that separates is points for. Then you have Show Me Your TDs, Kensington's Lowest, The Shermanators, and last but not least, King of the North. Those are your standings. Let's move on to the power rankings. There was some movement this week. Starting at the bottom, King of the North, no change. You're still winless. You're in last place. Shermanators, down from the 10th spot. They are now 11. A lot of talk coming from that camp of people not being happy, not thrilled with the performance so far. You may see some heads roll soon. Some Twitter action from the owner this week. Let's see how next week plays out. Kensington's Lowest comes in 2 spots down. They're now the number 10 team. It's About Damn Time. Farthest fall, they fall 5 spots. They are now the 8th ranked team in my power rankings. They start the year number 1. They're down to number 8. Show Me Your TDs, up 2 spots. They're in the 7th spot. He has one of the highest points for, actually, he has the most points in the league. He is 1-3. That is brutal. Talk about snake bitten. That is the definition of it. You're in the 7th power rankings. You're going to keep moving up. You're going to start getting victories. It's going to come. Keep rolling. Shaking Off That Juju, down 3 spots after that loss. They go down to 6. Being the elite, up 2 spots to number 5. All Day You Know You're Liking It, up a spot to number 4. Hello Ladies drops in 1 spot, even though they had a victory. They're down to the 3rd. Even though they are undefeated, I dropped them a little bit. They've had a couple subpar performances points-wise. And Chrome to Your Dome jumps 4 spots to the number 2 spot. They are ranked number 2. Tyreek's Tykes, number 1 ranked team in this week's power rankings. Another strong performance. He's going to be there until somebody beats him. Let's have somebody beat him, please. I don't like continuing to give him the number 1 spot in the power rankings. As soon as he takes a loss, I'll gladly bump him down. I take no pride in saying his name first every week. That's it. Big game for the Birds this week. Should be a win against the fucking Jets. No Darnold because of fucking mono. I'd love to get the 30 for 30 on how he got mono. Again, Commissioner's birthday. Big day. Big weekend ahead of ourselves. Big week. We have Shaking Off That Juju versus Chrome to Your Dome. Tyreek's Tykes for It's About Damn Time, and a little 1939 Arizona Street matchup. Show Me Your TD. Oh my God, this almost died. Show Me Your TDs versus All Day You Know You Liking It. King of the North and the Shermanators, the toilet bowl of the first quarter of the season. Somebody get a victory. Do not tie. And then Team P versus Hello Ladies. Strong performance. That's going to be a good matchup. And then Kensington's Lowest, the Vega versus the Elite. Thank you, everybody. We will see you next week. Lines will be out tonight. Have a great night. I know I will. It's my birthday. Holler. Bing, bing, bing.